Aries, this is your monthly projection for March 2019. This is for Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. This is about love and relationships. So see what astrological points yours are on any of those, and then we'll see where this goes. All right, let's check this out. All right, so we're going to kick this reading off with Ascended Master Oracle cards. This is Doreen Virtue, PhD. Let's see what's up. If you are new to the channel, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Also, check out your other astrological points and see how your story marries as a whole. If you want to book your own personal reading, all that's going to be in the description. If you have any questions or need clarification, feel free to reach out. You can find me on all social platforms. So make sure you say hello. I want to give a special shout out to my friend Danny. He has Northern Comfort Tarot. And also, I want to give a shout out to ErinLyn.Mike again. He's a soul brother from Florida. Yeah, check those guys out. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel, and let's just see where this goes. We have freedom. We have see the other person's point of view. This is again about love and relationships. See how this marries in your life. Too many cards came out. We're gonna just keep it at a few. I have all my decks in front of me. Healing energy. This is about open communication. All right, Aries. This is freedom of expression, seeing things through each other's eyes. Communication, you know, those heart-to-heart conversations. It's going to allow that channeling for the healing to ensue. All right, yes. Whoever you're thinking about that you need to reach out to let bygones be bygones and just maybe do that reconnection. This is saying, what's the worst that can happen? You're going to survive. This is going to allow for either reconnection, or this is going to allow for that lighthearted closure. There is no fear in any of this. That is the main thing to be completely aware of. There's no need to be afraid. You can talk authentically. You can put yourself out there. You are more than able to be well received on this. Both parties want that communication. So breathe. Do whatever you are being guided to do. Don't overthink things, because that often screws us over. But yes, let this happen. Let this unfold the way it needs to. So now, these are the cards that came out. Absolutely beautiful. So now we are going to the Life Purpose Oracle cards. Again, this is Doreen Virtue, PhD. So you know it's good. Okay, let's see what's up. Okay, come on. What do you want to tell Aries for March moving forward? Again, this is Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, whatever planet you're looking at, see what governs it, and see how your story marries as a whole. Ooh. It's a thing. Talk to your angels, body work. This is really about communication. Justice, that balance. How have you been feeling overwhelmed? Communicate. Have you been holding in stress? Is your body reacting to stress? Are you more tired? Do you need that release in your life? What are you releasing from? Act accordingly. Don't act out of fear. This is all taken care of. It's basically, it feels like a formality. Healer. It's a time for healing. This has been coming through on a lot of readings, especially for March moving forward. And then we have light and love. This is all incredibly innocent. This is for the well-being of all parties involved. Setting yourself free, doing that body communication. What have you been holding on to? What are your needs as a person? What have you been trying to move forward to but haven't been able to get that answer to? You don't need to have all the answers right now. You need to follow one foot in front of the other. In this moment, how can you make a better decision? In the next moment, what opens up to you? How can you make that decision? Live in that. That is your unfolding. And this is bringing a lot of lightheartedness to the connection, bringing a lot of love back into your life. You are worth so much love. But again, you have to go through this healing process, and that involves bearing your soul to someone. Now, this doesn't have to happen all at once. If that does, awesome. But this is going to be a step-by-step process. There is no end game. This is going to be a continuous thing. So this is what came out. All right, Aries, where are we going to next? This is about love. I love love. Always expresses itself. So we're going to go with, I'm really feeling these two in comparison today. Angel Oracle cards. Well, Angel Tarot cards. Doreen Virtue. Riley Valentine. Is that a thing? I hope this reading resonates with you. Again, don't be afraid to ask for clarification. You guys can always book your own personal reading. Let me know if something does resonate with you, because that I think is my favorite part of the readings. I love knowing that something clicked into place. Knight of Air. So intelligence, decisiveness, making a choice. So many choices are to be made right now, but it's very cut and dry. You already know what you want to do. It's just a matter of doing that to get there. What does it take to get there? You're going to obviously meet some resistance, but that's all in your mind. Anything else is just responding to that fear. So enter this in with love and light, and you will see this unfold before you. All right, so an inflow of abundance, a promised business venture, important documents or contracts, commitments, connections. Make sure you read the fine print. You're not going to be led astray. Contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, a successful completion in a project. So this is talking about what you are stepping away from. You're stepping away from something that you had high hopes for, and it was probably amazing for a while, but it's run its course. So now you're stepping into something new. This is all about growth. We are continuously doing this in our lives, not even just through love, but through career, through family, through friends. Everything is about a constant cycle, which is what you are stepping into now, a new cycle with love. So plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye. You're coming out of poor timing. Seven of Air is all about change. You don't need to jump in. If you try and rush, then it's going to be hurry up and wait. What are you going to do with that time? You're going to be in suspension. Then you're going to start to get uncomfortable. You're going to start to deal with that self-doubt and that fear. You don't need to be there. You don't need to be in that space. The worst is over. You couldn't even jump in this beforehand. It wasn't time. You weren't this person. You had so many spiritual and mental and emotional strength training trials to go through. You have to be a little bit more patient with yourself. Then we have the King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, and practical. Successful time, confidently accepting opportunities offered. The Midas touch. The Midas touch is what turns everything into gold. Now you're stepping in divine timing. This is all about timing. Isn't it always about timing? You will not be ready before you are ready. You have to go through what you went through to become this person who exhausted all these things in the past to get you where you are now. It's not personal. That is big for you to know. So let's see, we have the Three of Water. Celebration, wedding, graduation, or a birth announcement. The need to have more fun. This is huge in celebratory time. This can speak to reconciliations, parties, new loves, and new sense of love, but also this can speak to what we are walking away from, which could be a third-party situation. And honestly, who the hell cares anymore about that exhausted third-party situation? Adults make choices. Adults make mistakes. Humans make mistakes. It's not just adults. It's learning to forgive and be compassionate towards it. Yes, it sucked. I completely understand it. But if you want something, you can't keep punishing what you want for previous mistakes. So be generous, be kind, talk. Talk about your feelings. You don't need to have it be a fight. Let's see. Then we have the Queen of Fire, confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. This is talking about the divine feminine role. So, all right, you know what you want. You know what you're after. By the way, male or female, moot point. We all have divine masculine and feminine. It's finding the balance. This is speaking about that has that divine feminine balance in them. So confident, knowing what you want, stepping into it, knowing that it is yours. You know, the masculine energy is more authority and forward momentum. This is for feminine, it's more confidence, intelligence. Well, please don't tell me that that sounds sexist, but there is yin and yang, and there's receiving and momentum. Feminine is receiving, so this is receiving the confidence, the warm entrance, all of these things. It's not it's not about who has more power. It's just, what are your powers? Then we have the Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships and contracts continue to move forward. New opportunities are on the rise for you. You will know it by the way that it feels, but new love opportunities are presenting themselves to you now. So I hope that that made sense. And, you know, the choice has been made. You made your decisions. And this can be new decisions. Don't worry about hanging on to the old stuff. That's not what anyone's saying. Let bygones be bygones and step into this new phase, because this is what you've wanted, but you cannot punish what you've wanted for something that was done. It's talking the entire thing out, forgiveness, and then deciding to move forward, either with or without each other, but there's no fear behind it in either way. If you have fear, then you still have work to do. Breathe, trust the process, you completely got this. So now we are going to look at, all right, the Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue. Did I pull all Doreen Virtue tonight? I think I did. Yeesh. It's a thing. Let's see what happens. No biggie. All right. Let's see. So what you want? True love. Who doesn't want true love? Getting to know each other. It's all coming into play right now, isn't it, Aries? You have an opportunity for wonderful love coming into play. This is if you are single and looking at reconciliation. If you're already in established partnerships, then you guys are just getting into a new element of each other. This could be the one. You've already come across the person who you can have this connection with. And again, you'll know it by the way it feels. It's such a familiar feeling. Trust. There has to be, if this is talking about reconciliation, then you have to rebuild the trust. That's not going to be easy. It's going to take time. You can't push everything up ahead. But trust that this has the right intentions this time around, and that this love can go the distance. This is soulmate, twin flame, karmic bond, whatever you want to call it. This is getting onto a higher level of commitment. Finances and career, and then there is one more. All right. So it caused the separation from the get-go was trying to find out who you are. This is establishing what your financial goals are, career move. I feel like someone was stagnant in it for a while, and then it just became too much pressure to focus on the connection. So you go into separation mode. Pride and ego gets hugely in the way of this. And again, there's betrayal, and then there is the lack of trust that comes into play. So I feel like it's more lies of omission when it comes to this. But again, this will all be displayed when you guys are having that deep, heartfelt connection and reconnection and conversations about what happened, why it happened, and what happened in that space in between this reconnection. So give them a chance. Know that this is pure, authentic in connection and motivation. No one's going to be taken advantage of again in this. So I hope that that made sense. Reestablish it. It's going to be worth it. All right, so finances and career, trust, and give your relationship a chance. Trust, this could be the one. Getting to know each other. You guys really do have to start over. So don't hold each other to the past standards of the relationship, because that was kind of conditional. This is where you get to see what unconditional can possibly look like. And again, if this is simply for closure, which it will be for some of you, it's going to be done fearlessly. There's not going to be a heavy heart with it. And if you are afraid of that right now, then there's still work to do. So breathe. Everything will always work out for your best interest. So I hope that that made sense. Guys, I will see you for the mid-March projections. If you guys want to book your own personal reading, everything's going to be in the description. Also, if something resonated, let me know. If not, you can ask for clarification, or you can let it fall away. Everything's welcome. Everything's acceptable. Follow me on all social platforms, and I will talk to you guys very soon. So, Aries, until next time, stay safe, have fun. Talk to you soon. Oh, wait. Don't forget to check your other placements. Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, Mars, whatever planet, see what governs it, see how your storyline marries as a whole. And all right, so guys, I'll see you for the mid-month projections. Until then, stay safe, have fun. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.